Alright guys, here is the before on the second floor all the way around uh, Alright guys, so let's rock this bad boy out. So here we are changing out the parts and switching out the colors of the primary floor or the main entrance of the hotel. I did like the overall color, but I felt like it was a little flat, so again, that's why I wanted to go ahead and change it out. So before we get started on switching things out and going over those details, a brief summary of the MOC as a whole. So far, I am combining 4 boutique hotels plus a lot of my own personal parts. This build spans 4 total 32 by 32 base plates, including sidewalks on 3 different sides. As of right now, it's 4 stories tall, but I do plan on it being 5 stories tall with a party deck on the top floor, or being the 5th floor. The first floor is, as I mentioned in the previous video, it is all the boutiques, whether it's clothes, art, dishes, perfume, etc., all that kind of fun stuff. Then the second floor, this is the floor that we're currently working on, where it is the main entrance. It does have a lounge area, the check-in area. It has a small bar. It also has 1 bathroom on each side, as well as kind of a grand staircase look. I did put in hotel elevator facades towards the back wall, but that is the build in itself. So as you can see here, I'm switching out from light tan to medium nougat, and the subsequent or highlight colors is dark orange, and that kind of goes with the original build and original look and feel of the build. I just wanted that little spice to make it bigger and what I feel is a little bit better. I felt like the original was just too small to be a boutique hotel, or I mean, I know boutique in its definition means small, but all in all, I think this really adds a little bit to it. Now, I will tell you up front, I screwed up. So as you can see here, from basically the back wall, or as you saw there, from the back wall to the window is 3 studs, and it should be 4 studs. So after I did all of this, I had to go back and actually redo and shift everything along the sides. So that was a little bit of fun. Hey, well, nobody's perfect. It is what it is. But I really like this build. I did have to order parts. As you can see here with the windows, I only went 4 up, and obviously the build itself surpasses that. So I did have to order those parts. Those have come in, and I have switched those now. But at the time of this filming, they weren't ready yet. So, but yeah, so all in all, this section here was a little tricky because it is kind of separate and kind of protrudes out a little bit. So you have to have that little extra support to go with it. So, and again, we're just wrapping the same look and feel all the way around the build. And I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like this color, this medium nougat color? Do you hate it? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below whether you like the color in general, or do you like this color on the build? For those of you that have bought the the build itself. What do you think about the original build? Do you like how it looks? Do you look the feel of it? Did you have reservations like I did going in? I mean, I have to be honest, going into the build, when I first built the original, I wasn't too fond of the light pink or the flesh pink color-ish. I can't remember what they call it, but I wasn't a big fan of that, but it did grow on me, believe it or not. It did have that, you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm not a big fan of the color, but I am okay with it. What are your thoughts on that color? But nevertheless, going back to this floor, so again, as you can see, I wrapped it around. Now this grand entranceway, I took out I have to take a look to see if I actually need more of the supports, but I haven't actually put it back in yet. Now the wrought iron gating, I did, I did leave, of course, but as far as that entrance square, I actually did take that out. So I might be modifying that entrance a little bit. Obviously, it needs regular doors of some kind, or doors. I'm thinking of like black wrought iron gates, because I have seen that in older hotels. I think that's a great look, as well as some other things I might change. But all in all, I'm really liking how this turned out, or is turning out. By far not even close to being done, whether it's with this section, but other sections. But yeah, I mean, I just gotta say, I'm really enjoying this build, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. So again, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on this build, your thoughts on me changing the color of this floor. Did you like it tan? Did you like? Do you prefer it with the light tan, or are you with me and you like it better with the nougat? Also, quick reminder, please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and want more, please consider joining one of my memberships. Every little bit helps and goes back into the channel and allows me to make builds like this for your enjoyment. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I went ahead, there is a lot of speed build in the last video, this video, and the next video. The reason why is because I usually build this on stream, on my live streams on Twitch, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you haven't gone over there and checked me out, follow me over there. Do have some goals over there that I'll talk about a little bit later. But I usually build those while chatting, or do this stuff while chatting with you guys, but it has been rather cold here, so I brought this into the house, and that's why you see a different area that I'm from what I normally work with. But you can kind of see the difference in some of the parts that I had to use for that. And all that kind of fun stuff. But as I was saying, I normally build this on live stream, but what ended up happening was I just figured to move on to the next build and work on this in the house at night off stream. And for those of you that are wondering, for the last week or so, depending on when this airs, I was actually building the Creator 3-in-1 Noodle House. Love the build. I actually have 5 of the sets. I currently I went ahead and built every single version. It is the one and only build that I've built the version to, or all of the other versions to. So I really liked how that is. And then I'm at some point after, I'm going to go ahead and put all them together and make a modular building out of it. It's not going to be big like this, but it's going to be a 32 by 32 base plate. It's going to be the bike repair shop and the noodle house in one. So I'm excited about that. The arcade is great, but I do already have an arcade in my city, so there really isn't a need for me to add another arcade, but I do like certain aspects of the arcade build that I am actually going to reincorporate into my arcade, so I'm excited about that. Now here we are rounding out the side. I did add a few different plates just because they fit nicely in that area, and I used a little bit different techniques as far as securing this area because it's extended and it's kind of its own like little entity when it comes to supports and stuff like that. I really wanted to make sure that there was a lot more support than there originally was, so I added those details and just kind of went with it. Again, I have to wait on the parts to come in on those windows. I only had what was a part of the 4 boutique hotel sets, but I have went ahead and ordered those parts and they are in, and I just have to add the building. I didn't add that to this video, but I do have to add them into the building at some point, so I will be doing that shortly. Overall, what do you guys think? I mean, I really love this build. I mean, it's at first I was like not sure about it, but now that we're changing the colors, I'm really excited about how it looks. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you want more of it? Let me know in the comments below. It does help me and the video. It does help my channel grow. It does help the video reach all of the people. And I do try, if you guys are taking the time to comment on the video, I do try my best to take the time and respond to those. So the more comments we get, the more responses you get. And please ask away. You guys have questions on this build or any other builds, please let me know in the videos that go along with those builds, and I will respond as soon as possible. So I will say, the only thing, as you guys can kind of notice, that I didn't change about this build was the windows. I did like how the windows looked, so I went ahead and kept those. I really like the brown tones on this floor and on a lot of the other floors, so I went ahead and kept those as well. Now, it is tricky to navigate. I kind of wish I had more doors and just had it one single doorway or window basically instead of having the gaps. But let me know, like, what do you guys think of the windows? Should I change those and have them like the solid door windows to have it, to give it a little bit more you know, light going through, or should I keep it the 3 different size windows? Like, what are your thoughts? Now later on in the video you'll kind of see I was doing this all throughout the day and during the night as well, and you'll kind of see the difference and how it's going to look at night if I was to ever light this build, which I do plan on it at some point, depending on the situation. I mean, because it's probably going to cost me like $100 extra per floor to light this bad boy. But let me know, like, should I light the builds? Should I give it that little extra thing and add lighting to all of my city, this build, my other builds, all that kind of fun stuff? But as you can kind of see, again, the same details that I put in on the other side, I wanted to incorporate on this side just to give it that full, consistent look. Again, on this on this particular side, I did have to make sure that I did have that added support throughout the process, just because like that section is a little wonky. So as a heads up, if you guys ever build this on your own, not necessarily a copy of my build, but just the build in general, how the instructions go, you really want to pay attention, because that little flap that they design, although great, it is flimsy for the first like 10 to 15 steps. So just as an FYI. Again, going through the motions, and with MOCs, you'll see that like I put things on and then take things off, and then put things on and then take things off, and that's just to retrofit some of the aspects, because sometimes they don't, even though I'm just replacing the coloring, sometimes they don't fit for whatever reason, and I just have to go through and change some of the aspects there. I honestly wish I had more 2x tiles to this build, but I only had 1x tiles, or not tiles, but plates. I wish I had more like 2x blank plates, but unfortunately I didn't have those, so I just went with 1x's. But all in all, like I said, I really like the overall look and feel. Yes, it does take up a lot of masonry bricks, but that's okay because that's why I have them, right? You know, I have them so that I can use them. And I love using them. I love the look of masonry bricks. I love all the colors, even the bright ones. I don't necessarily use the bright ones, but I do have pretty much every color that they've made, at least a couple of them. Most of the colors I have at least 1,000 of because I love them so much. But I mean, there you have it. We're going to wrap this up here shortly. I'm super excited. Again, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys like the new color of this floor? Do you love the new color of this floor? Do you wish I had changed it? Or should it be a different color than what I've already had? Here's kind of where you see the lighting and how it looks, or it would look in the dark. So I wanted to showcase that. But again, guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate all the love and support. It really, really does mean a lot to me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Consider joining one of my memberships as you get access to Discord, you get access to hauls. We sometimes can hang out and watch movies together just to get away from Lego a little bit, but it gives you the opportunity to interact with me. Please comment on the videos and watch them in full length. It does help the video. It does help my channel grow and progress and get these videos to you faster so that you guys can enjoy them. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I can't say that enough. Hope you guys like these kinds of builds and this kind of a video here. So this is kind of what I was talking about, guys, where the lighting really comes through the windows. If and when I do decide to light up my city and add lighting to this, this would be essentially how it would look. I would probably dim the lights a little bit as this kind of seems a little bright to me as far as on the bright white side. I might, you know, look into like off-white or like a yellowish white, something along those lines to give it that kind of midnight feel. But all in all, what do you guys think? Should I light my city? Should I not? Should I start working on that stuff too? Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Do you light your city? Have you lit in your city? What brands do you use? Don't share links or anything like that, but name the companies and I'll take a look at them. So there you have it, guys. My next MOC is again the next build I am working on, the Lego 3-in-1 creator set, the Noodle House. It's set number, I believe, 31131. Fact check me in the comments below if you want to let me know if I got it right or I messed up. But overall, that is my new build. That is going to be the build after this. Super excited to build that. I've already built all 3 versions of that set on my live streams over on Twitch. So come hang out with me Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I'll be, you know, building a lot of my builds. I can show you more of my city. I like to give new people tours and all of that kind of fun stuff. Make fun of me and, you know, have a ball. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate all the love and support, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks.
Ooh, this one's cool. Check this one out. I agree, that one's cool, but this one's awesome. Ooh, I like this one. I just can't stop watching. Well, I like them all, and I'm gonna subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on 36 Bricks.